right, moving on to the wings. You've got 11 hard points, or just pylons that are mounted on the wing and then under the fuselage itself. You can put a whole bunch of different stuff on here. So we have your AIM-9 mic right here, an air-to-air missile. You can carry a bunch of different bombs. So you have our laser guided bombs, you have the GPS guided bombs, small diameter bombs, which give us a little more range, all the way down to the Mark 82, which is dumb bomb body kit. You have the air-to-ground missile, 65, AGM-65. It's a tank killing missile, right? Just what this jet was built for. This one's a Delta model, so it's IR seeking. Then you have the main gear well here. And if you take a look at how big that tire is, it's built basically so we can take off and land from austere locations. Like I'm sure you've seen the highway videos or any dirt strips. This jet was built for that.
Yeah, and the few times I've seen the A-10 fly, I was actually impressed with kind of its speed and agility. I mean, I know it's not known for going fast or being agile, but you guys can dive pretty steep when you're doing those strafe runs, huh?
Yeah, well, you got to think where we're going into, right? We're strafing a target, we're dropping bombs in a target. Those people aren't going to be real happy that they're getting shot at, right? So they're going to start shooting back at us. So we need that maneuverability to get out of the way, return back to kind of a safer location before we can roll in again.
Now, the damage the A-10 can inflict on the battlefield is only half of what makes this platform so incredible. The other half is the damage the A-10 can withstand itself. When flying close air support missions, oftentimes you're in the direct line of enemy fire, and so durability is vital. The A-10's design allows the aircraft to survive direct hits from armor-piercing and high-explosive projectiles. Its two engines are mounted on the rear fuselage, giving them the best chance of surviving anti-aircraft fire. The canopy is made up of bulletproof glass, and the cockpit is surrounded by an 1.5-inch thick titanium tub that protects both the pilot and the flight controls. Even if the gun itself were to malfunction and explode, it wouldn't be able to penetrate the cockpit due to the robust titanium design.
So when A-10 pilots are flying in enemy territory, taking on enemy fire, what's going through your head? I mean, I know this aircraft is incredibly durable, so that's got to be pretty comforting knowing it takes, quite a lot to bring this thing down?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, you have the first thing, you have the titanium bathtub that's right under you, protecting you from small arm fire, right? But there's also tons of redundancies built into this jet, from the hydraulics to the electronics to our targeting system. One of the most iconic things is the manual reversion flight control system. So there have been jets that lost all of their hydraulic fluid, where traditionally you'd need that to fly, right? You just flip this little lever over and then you're flying like with pulleys and cables, like you did 60 years ago. So it takes quite a lot to take it down, and it's pretty comforting knowing that.
So welcome to